Sheepman's mom now? Coach Sheepman's mom. I'm Chad. This is Sky. Thank you very much. Be sure to tell Dr. Moore that because we're both going in for contract renegotiation. Okay. What was your name again? Lisa. Very nice to meet you. Thank you. Welcome. This your first game here this year? Okay. Okay. Very nice to meet you. Thank you, Lisa.
of Gordon State College Highlander basketball, presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson, Georgia. It is playoff time in Barnesville as we are set to host the first round of the 2025 GCAA Conference Tournament. Alongside of Sky Gillespie, I'm Chad Feltman. Here's the camera for us. Come on, Sky, slide in here. We're ready to go tonight. That is Sky. I'm Chad. It is first round of the conference tournament. And, well, we get an old familiar face in here, Sky, a team that we've seen 2 times already this year, a team that we have already defeated twice this year, but a team who, like Gordon, is on fire right now in the Central Georgia Tech Titans. We get to see them again here tonight.
Yeah, hopefully third time's not the charm for the Titans, but like you said, this team is hot. 5 straight wins. They haven't lost a game since we defeated them February 22nd. We faced them 3 times, 3 points combined winning margin between those games.
So what Sky is trying to tell all of you who are tuned in for the broadcast here tonight, don't go away until this thing is officially done. And Sky, is only fitting tonight if we win the game on a half-court buzzer beater at the end of the 6th overtime. That's only fitting based on the way the first 2 games have gone this year. Again, Gordon won the first game by 1 single point. And then when Sky and I were here just a couple of weekends ago, a 2-point victory on a Saturday afternoon. But I think we're in for a really good one here tonight. Again, the Highlanders have won 7 straight games to make it here to the postseason. The Titans have won 5 straight games. And tonight, you'll get the number 3 seed in the Highlanders taking on the number 6 seed in the Titans. As you can see on your countdown clock, we're just a couple of minutes from getting this thing underway. Central Georgia is in the house to take on the Highlanders. Opening tip, starting lineups, and pregame ceremonies when we come back to Gordon State College in Barnesville.
Highlanders Forward is more than a rallying cry. It's a way of being. At Gordon State College, Highlanders move towards a bright future with an affordable, high-quality education that sets them up for lifelong success. Our students pursue their passions through nearly 30 exceptional degree programs that lead to exciting careers across the globe. They work towards academic excellence in challenging courses taught by exceptional faculty who support them along the way. They evolve as global citizens through study abroad programs, career-focused internships, and meaningful research and service initiatives that connect them to the world they live in. As graduates, Highlanders move confidently into their futures after earning valuable degrees at a fraction of the cost elsewhere. Gordon State College is the place where forward thinkers launch their dreams and shape better lives for themselves and their families. Start the journey to your future at Gordon State College. Apply today.
How does Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson sell more vehicles than any other dealership in the area? It's simple. We have the most inventory. Regardless if you're looking for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a high-quality, low-mileage pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everybody. Be sure to check out our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com, and let's make 2025 the time to find your new ride at Countryside.
Regardless of what legal situation you find yourself in, the Sellers Law Firm is here for you. Our experienced office offers a wide range of legal services focusing on the issues that matter the most to you. At the Sellers Law Firm, you are not just a client, you are family. Our firm believes that cases should be handled with dedication, compassion, and integrity. If you or a loved one find yourself needing help, visit thesellerslawfirm.com or call us today at 770-415-9848. Where clients become family.
Well, welcome back to Gordon State College here in Barnesville, Georgia. We're inside the Sark Arena, and we are just about ready to get this one underway here tonight. Once again, it's the opening round of the 2025 GCAA Basketball Conference Tournament featuring the number 3 seed, Gordon State College Highlanders, and the number 6 seed, Central Georgia Tech Titans. Third meeting between the two teams here in 2025. Alongside of Sky Gillespie, I'm Chad Feltman, high atop the Sark Arena. Running the camera for us here tonight, the one and only T. Carmichael. Teams are meeting here at Center Court, and we do this before games now instead of after games, if you're wondering why we're shaking hands, because, well, we have seen several times throughout the past couple of years at the end of a game, tempers are at an all-time high. So to prevent any kind of altercation for either team, we wish best of luck beforehand. So there we go. Now it is time for tonight's opening ceremonies from Gordon State College. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gordon State College for tonight's contest between the Central Georgia Tech Titans and your Gordon State Highlanders. The National Junior College Athletic Association, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, and Gordon State College are committed to the ideas of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play. We ask all fans, coaches, and players to show respect for the teams, game officials, and each other before, during, and after all games. Individuals throwing objects or participating in other acts of conflict with good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to ejection and prosecution. Your cooperation at tonight's game is greatly appreciated. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise as you are able as we present tonight's national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged red land, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Once again, welcome to Gordon State College for tonight's first round of the GCAA Conference Tournament featuring the Central Georgia Tech Titans and the Gordon State Highlanders. At this time, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Titans, starting at small forward, wearing number 0 from Warner Robins, Georgia, Devin Robinson. Starting at shooting guard, wearing number 2 from Atlanta, Georgia, Roosevelt Brown. Starting at point guard, wearing number 3 from Stone Mountain, Georgia, Christian Watkins. Starting at shooting guard, wearing number 4 from Macon, Georgia, Caden Douglas. And starting at center, wearing number 10 from Lula, Georgia, Christian Torres. The Titans are led by head coach Gerald Fitch. And now it's time to meet the starting lineups for your Gordon State Highlanders. Starting at shooting guard. From Milledgeville, Georgia, wearing number 3, Christian Burnett. Starting at small forward, wearing number 4, from Griffin, Georgia, Jamari Piercy. Starting at point guard, wearing number 6, from Douglasville, Georgia, Christian Bacon. Starting at power forward, wearing number 8, from Warner Robins, Georgia, Daniel Lamont. And starting at center, wearing number 15, from Bologna, Italy, Gio Francesi. The Highlanders are led by head coach Greg Schiffen and assisted by coaches Nikita Johnson and Malik Daniels. Well, just like the song playing in the background saying, we are ready. Conference tournament action, ready to go here in Barnesville, Georgia. Glad to have you here with us live inside the Sark Arena. Alongside of Sky Gillespie, I'm Chad Feltman. It is the opening round of the 2025 GCAA Conference Tournament. And Sky, it's a pretty simple philosophy. You win, you keep playing. You lose, and, well, you get an early start to summer workouts. It's as simple as that here this evening.
It's quite simple. It's 3 words I like to say come March. Survive and advance.
There you
That's
go.
what it's all about. We're looking for that next game, but nothing matters except these 40 minutes right here in front of your eyes.
Well, you say 40.
Oh,
but
yeah.
based on the schedule and the previous 2 meetings between these 2 teams, I'm not saying 40's in concrete just yet. We're getting ready for the opening tip, and meeting at the circle is going to be Daniel Lamont for the Highlanders, Christian Torres for the Titans. We are ready to play. Conference tournament underway in Barnesville. Highlanders win the opening tip. Again, 3rd meeting between these 2 teams this season. Gordon State has won both games, but only by a combined 3 points, as Lamont misses the first shot in the paint. Rebound to the Titans. And we're trying to get the shot clock reset. We have had an issue with the shot clock since we got here a couple of hours ago to start setting up, so that is the reason for the whistle. Gordon State won the first game 63-62 in Macon. Won their most recent game against the Titans here at home a couple of weeks ago, 54-52. Again, the Highlanders entering tonight's game on a 7-game winning streak. The Titans entering tonight's game on a 5-game winning streak. So 2 hot teams right now. First round of the conference tournament. The winner of this game will move on to play in Friday's semifinals. March Madness officially underway. Corner 3 for the Titans is no good. Rebound knocked into the hands of Gio Francesi. Just underway inside the Sark Arena. Glad to have you here with us. Christian Bacon, the sophomore, leading the offense. Matter of fact, it's all sophomores on the court right now for the Highlanders. Here's Burnett with a corner 3, and it's good. Good start to the ball game for Christian Burnett. And Gordon has the first points of the ball game. Boy, what a turnaround season for the Highlanders. 18-11 overall this season. 10-6 in the conference to get the 3 seed. Huge turnaround under first-year head coach Greg Schiffen. Inside 10 on the shot clock. Titans in trouble. They'll kick it up. Top of the key. 3-pointer is going to be short. Francesi already with his 2nd rebound of the ball game. 2 missed shots by the Titans. 2 rebounds by Gio Francesi. And let's see. We got a whistle. And another shot. Oh, they had to fix the net's what it was that time. Net was hung up inside the rim. Highlanders will get the ball. Burnett will inbound right in front of the Titans bench eventually, maybe. As we try to get the shot clock reset once again.
Well, Chad, we've seen 2 shots thus far for the Titans, both from the three-point line. To no surprise, in our last matchup, they were chucking and firing away. They live by the 3, they die by the 3, and they died by it last time. Went 4 for 27. 15% from 3, and that was a huge part of why we won.
Here's Piercy with a little Euro step in the paint. He's got his first points of the ball game. Highlanders out to a 5-0 lead. 2 minutes into the opening half. Titans trying to work it down inside, but Daniel Lamont's cutting off anything that Central Georgia can try to do to get down low. And now shot is up, shot is no good. 3 on the shot clock. They're going to have to hurry. 1, and they're not going to get a shot off. Bacon's going to come away with a steal. Christian will take it all the way for the lay-in. Christian Bacon has his first points of the ball game. Great defense by the Highlanders will force an early timeout taken by Coach Fitch and the Titans. 2.5 minutes into the ball game. Highlanders on top early. It's 7-0 Gordon State.
Highlanders Forward is more than a rallying cry. It's a way of being. At Gordon State College, Highlanders move towards a bright future with an affordable, high-quality education that sets them up for lifelong success. Our students pursue their passions through nearly 30 exceptional degree programs that lead to exciting careers across the globe. They work towards academic excellence in challenging courses taught by exceptional faculty who support them along the way. They evolve as global citizens through study abroad programs, career-focused internships, and meaningful research and service initiatives that connect them to the world they live in. As graduates, Highlanders move confidently into their futures after earning valuable degrees at a fraction of the cost elsewhere. Gordon State College is the place where forward thinkers launch their dreams and shape better lives for themselves and their families. Start the journey to your future at Gordon State College. Apply today.
Welcome back to Gordon State College. Just underway here inside the Sark Arena. Highlanders out to a good start, 7-0. And Sky, maybe the best thing about that 7-0 start, 3 different scorers early on for Gordon State.
And 3 of the leaders, Burnett, Bacon, and Piercy. Big props to Piercy, who was just named the GCAA Player of the Week last week through 3 games, averaged 22 points, 8.6 boards.
Very nice. Congratulations to Jamari Piercy, the sophomore out of Griffin, Georgia. And now another turnover by the Titans. 17 minutes, 19 seconds to play in the opening half. Sub coming into the ball game here for the Titans. Lamar Edmond, number 5, is going to come in and replace number 3, Christian Watkins.
Something we won't see a ton of. We talked about it pregame, just 8 players dressed for this Titan bunch.
But you know, when they came here a couple of weeks ago, they only had 8 or 9 players dressed. They do not have a very deep roster, but Sky, it does not seem to be hurting them on the court. Again, they have won 5 straight games entering tonight's contest. It's Francesi will swing it around, and it's going to be off the fingertips of Christian Bacon. First turnover of the game for the Highlanders. I mean, I guess there's really no need to bring 20 guys if you can win 5 in a row with 7. You can only play 5 at a time, so bring your best and let's go.
And that just shows how good Gordon is, because they're just an incredible team. They only lost to Gordon, and then since then, that's when the 5-game streak started.
Layup is missed inside. Another rebound tipped out to Francesi. Here comes Gio trying to go coast to coast. Left-handed layup, too strong off the glass. Rebounded by Travion Wheeler, number 24. Titans still looking for the first points of the ball game. They'll work it back down low. Shot off the side of the backboard. And we're going to get a foul here on Gordon State. Looks like Daniel Lamont is going to be hit with the foul. That will be his first of the ball game. 6'6" sophomore out of Warner Robins. And it will send the Titans to the free throw line for the first time this evening. Again, 3rd meeting of the year between the 2 teams, as Devin Robinson, the lefty, knocks down the first free throw. Central Georgia finished the regular season 17-9. They were 9-7 in conference play, and they were part of that four-way tie going into Saturday's last day of the regular season. And Sky, we talked about it last week. We could have finished as high as the 3 like we did, or as low as the 7. But thankfully, we kept our hot hands alive and were able to win out final few games and get the number 3 seed. Robinson knocks down both free throws. First baskets of the ball game here for the Titans as we approach the 16-minute mark, first half. Highlanders lead by 5. Last time we were here against Central Georgia, Bacon lost the handle, knocked out of bounds. Last touch off the knee of the Titans, and the Highlanders will inbound. Last time we were here on the 22nd of February, Sky, biggest lead of that ball game for either team was only 7 points. That was it. Highlanders have already led by 7. It's now cut down to 5. And we'll get to our first media timeout of the ball game. We're going to keep it right here, and we will take a look at the bracket. This is what everybody's looking at right now, Sky. And, of course, we've got the game here this evening with Gordon and Central Georgia Tech. But some big games across the rest of the GCAA heading into tonight's conference opener.
Exactly. We'll have the South Georgia State going up against Andrew, the 8 seed, who barely squeezed their way on in there. South Georgia Tech, Georgia Highlands, of course, this game you're seeing. And then the winner of this game will go up against Albany Tech and East Georgia State, 2 really good teams in the packed and loaded GCAA.
Yeah, I mean, you look at all those teams. Again, only one team did not make the conference tournament. That was Southern Crescent Tech. The Tigers from Griffin just missed out. But, you know, you look 1 through 8. Maybe everybody other than South Georgia State is vulnerable here in the quarterfinal round, the opening round. But then again, it's called March Madness for a reason. Don't be surprised if we hear Andrew College beating South. I know that's a far, far cry, but anything can happen. So that's a look at your tournament bracket. And again, the winner of this one will move on to Friday's semifinal round. Coming out of our first media timeout, Highlanders will inbound. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry. Francesi will inbound it, or try to. He'll get it to Piercy, who's open down low. Then the double team comes in. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Titans. You don't see Piercy miss too many point-blank shots that close to the rim. 5-point lead, Gordon State. Titans drive it down low, but right into a triple team. Jumper from the free throw line is off the mark and no good by Lamar Edmond. Rebound by Francesi. He's already got 3 in the ballgame.
That's something with this new school game of basketball led by Coach Fitch. You'll rarely see a mid-range shot.
Yeah, here's a long one from Burnett, almost from half court. A little too strong. Rebound by the Titans. Burnett 1 out of 2 to start the game from beyond the arc. Inside the paint, turnaround jumper rattles in off the rim by Travion Wheeler, the 6'9 freshman. He's got his first basket of the ball game, and it's now a 7-4 Highlander lead.
And he was a really big impact player in their last game. You remember, Chad?
Especially in the second half.
Yeah, they just kept shooting threes, and then they figured out the freshman, the 6'9 freshman Wheeler, and perhaps he'll be a pivotal point in tonight's game.
Here's Piercy with a 3. No good. Long rebound to the Titans. Let me tell you, if I got a 6'9 player on my team here at JUCO College, he's going to dominate. Hands down. I'm not even going to try to hide it. As there's the first 3-pointer of the ball game by Lamar Edmond, and we are tied at 7. Well, this is exactly what we talked about, just like the first 2 meetings. No lead is safe. Highlanders opened on a 7-0 run. Now the Titans are on a 7-0 run themselves. 10 on the shot clock. Piercy waiting on the screen from Oki. He's got it. Piercy will drive off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. And here come the Titans. May have gotten away with a double dribble. Corner 3 smacked into the front row of the cheerleaders by Jamari Piercy. You know, that may be the most impressive thing I've seen about Jamari's game. Not just his offensive production, but he does something that is very rare these days in the game of basketball. Not just college, but pros, high school, anything. He gets back to play defense. regardless if he makes a shot or misses a shot, he will get back to challenge the ball.
And I don't know if the fans can hear it, but you'll hear Coach Sheehan screaming all night, "Get back!" And that's one player in Piercy that does listen to that request.
Absolutely. That has been one fun thing to watch about number 4 all year. Again, coming off the award for the GCAA Conference Player of the Week this past week. Congratulations again to Jamari Piercy. 7-7 ball game, 13 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. We are just underway here in the first half. Again, winner of this one will move on to Friday's semifinal game against Albany Tech and East Georgia State. Now, where that game will be played, we have no clue because it's a little different tournament time here in the GCAA. We'll explain on our next media timeout. Bottom line is, let's just win. Then we can figure out all the logistics afterwards. Tied at 7 right now. Titans on a 7-0 run. Jump hook inside, up and good by Devin Robinson. He's got 4 points. Back down on Seitan Oki. And just put it up and in, and now it's a 9-0 run for the Titans. They're up by 2. It's their first lead of the game. Christian Bacon guarded by Antonio Pringley. Bacon all the way, coast off the glass. And Christian Bacon has 4. He is so quick and can get behind the defense. And he does it again with a soft kiss off the glass. And Christian's got 4. Tied again at 9. Sky and I have tried to warn all of you tuned in. It more than likely, again, is going to come down to who's ever got the ball last.
It just seems like it with when these two teams meet. You got to add an extra potential 5 minutes in your schedule.
That's a good call. And a jam inside again by Devin Robinson. He's got 6. And somebody better get on number 0 real quick down low, or he's going to have himself quite the night for the Titans, who are up by 2 again. Here's Oki with it. Oh, beg your pardon, this is Dion Williams. 10 on the shot clock. Screen coming. Piercy working. Cut off. Trying to go down low to Oki, who's in a double team. Kicks it out to Bacon. Christian knocks it down. Oh, Sky, your man is sizzling early here tonight. Mr. Bacon with 7 early on.
He sure is, and he actually made a 3 on Saturday against South Georgia Tech as well. So you could say he's hot and crispy from downtown.
12-11. Highlanders back on top by 1, but another jump hook inside, this time off the mark, as Devin Robinson had to go left-handed. Piercy has it. 3-pointer, top of the key, rattles in and out, couldn't get the friendly roll. Titans push up court, 11:45 to play, opening half. We're inside our media timeout territory. Titans working down low to Robinson. Robinson one-on-one with Williams. Going to push it up top. Titans swinging it around, and now we're going to get a foul called on the Highlanders. Or he stepped out of bounds, as a matter of fact. It was down in that corner. I couldn't quite see it. So a turnover by the Titans will give Gordon State the ball back. 12-11, midway through the opening half. A good start to this one, and right now I would say 1 point Highlander lead.
Spring is coming, and Countryside Mower in downtown Jackson is ready. We are the area's newest home for Gravely and Aaron's zero-turn mowers. Commercial or residential, we have over 200 brand new models in stock ready for delivery today. 0% financing and monthly payments starting under $100 per month are available with approved credit. See all of our models online at countrysidemower.com or come see them in person. Monday through Saturday, next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson.
After tonight's ball game, we'll give out the award for our player of the game, presented by Mama's Kitchen in Barnesville. T and I had a chance to stop by and see Miss Angie and the crew earlier today, Sky, and she told us that 6 of the Highlander basketball players came over today to take advantage of their player of the game certificates. So I know for sure the Highlanders ate good earlier today.
And I really hope at least one of them got those beautiful, delicious, crispy, juicy chicken tenders.
It wasn't me. I had the all-new K13 grilled chicken sandwich. T and I both did. It was delicious, but Happy to see the guys coming over, and Miss Angie at Mama's Kitchen had nothing but good words to say about the guys. Very well-mannered and very appreciative of their awards. So we'll give out another one of those tonight to our player of the game. They'll get to go eat absolutely free again. Christian Bacon with the ball and is going to get hit from behind. Foul's going to come on number 15, Antonio Pringley. His first foul of the ball game. 1 point Highlander lead, 11-16 to play in the opening half. First round of the GCAA conference tournament. Bacon will inbound to Oki, and then it's knocked away. And Gordon State will inbound it once again. Again, the Highlanders are the 3 seed. Titans are the 6 seed. Here's Christian Burnett. Notice the 2 different shoes he's got on. That is by design. 10 on the shot clock. Christian to Christian. Bacon to Burnett. Burnett, fadeaway jumper just inside the 3-point line is no good. Rebounded by Travion Wheeler. Back in the day, if I wore 2 shoes, I'd look crazy coming out of the house, Sky. Now it's a fashion statement. And speaking of statements, Roosevelt Brown knocks down his first 3 of the ball game. Give the Titans a 2-point lead. What do you think, man? Could you pull off the 2 different looking shoes? You got enough style and game to do that?
For sure. I love the 2-shoe look. I love the pizzazz, the beautiful shoes.
Piercy's shot off the glass is no good. And just to think, all those years my daughter would go out of the house at an early age as a toddler with 2 different shoes. I'd get on to her. Now it's the thing to do. Brown with another 3, and this time it's from the left wing. Roosevelt Brown has back-to-back 3-pointers. And the Titans have their biggest lead of the game. It's a 5-point advantage, 17-12, Central Georgia. It's a game of runs. Here's Piercy with it, 10 on the clock. Piercy with a crossover, spin in the paint. Shot up off the glass, nowhere near. Dion Williams cleans up the rebound. It's no good, and then it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Seitan Oki. And now we're going to get some subs checking into the ballgame. Daniel Lamont will come in. I see Gio Francesi coming in. They will replace Piercy, and it looked like Dion Williams. And we're going to get a timeout taken by the Titans. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Tell you about another big event coming up here at Gordon State College. This one is the Swing for Success golf tournament coming up to benefit Highlander Athletics, April the 11th at the Raintree Golf Course in Thomaston. I was talking with Dr. Moore the other day at our softball game, Sky, and we were just talking about golf in general and what to expect at the golf tournament. Now, I've made it very clear I'm not the greatest golfer in the world. I'm not going to the Masters or winning any green jackets anytime soon. But I did get encouraged at our last softball game because Dr. Moore informed me that our softball team is going to be hosting a putting contest. So I think I stand a chance to at least not make myself look too terribly bad at the tournament. I think I can putt, and that's about as good as I can do.
Well, hearing some of your horror stories about the golf course, perhaps you should stick to putting.
Not the Raintree Golf Course, but I was the horror story. I was the horror and the story. It was terrible. So hopefully, yes, I'll stick to the putting green and no injuries or concussions will be involved in this next round on April the 11th. Titans with the ball, 5-point lead. It's their biggest lead of the ball game. Gordon State opened with a 7-0 lead, but then the Titans came back on a 9-0 run. Here's Brown with it. Another head fake. Baseline jumper is no good. Tipped around underneath. It's still loose. Everybody playing hot potato with the basketball right now, and it's going to end up in the hands of the Titans. And looked like knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Highlanders. Gio Francesi was able to get in there and get a hand on it as Antonio Pringley was fighting for the possession. 17-12. Our score in the first half. Winner moves on. Loser is done for the season. And another ball knocked out of bounds by Francesi. Gordon State 18-11 on the season. Central Georgia 17-9. Both teams on big winning streaks coming into this one. Gordon State has won 7 in a row. Titans have won 5 in a row. Pull-up three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound by the Titans. Another 3 by the Titans, and this time they make the Highlanders pay. Lamar Edmond, his second free of the ball game. It's an 8-point Titan lead. Biggest lead of the game for either team right now. Darius Zachary has checked in. There's his first 3 of the ball game. And here we go, the heavyweight shots, 3-point baskets. You know, that's been one thing that's kind of hurt us this year is our defense or lack thereof against the 3-point shot. Our last home game here against Andrew College last Saturday, Sky, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say the Tigers hit like 14 threes in that ball game. I mean, it was just crazy. So we've got to get better at guarding from beyond the arc.
I think right now the biggest concern for the Highlanders is rebounding. You know you're going to get it from this Titans team. They're a very disciplined team. They defend well. They rebound well. They do all the little things well. And if you want to win this game, got to crash the glass, got to box out.
Yeah, they're beating us bad down low right now. As we approach the 8-minute mark. Shot is up. Shot is good. Guess who? That 6'9 freshman Travion Wheeler going one-on-one against the 6'6 sophomore Daniel Lamont. Amari Adams has checked into the ball game to lead the point. We'll go down to Lamont. He throws one up, hits the bottom of the rim. No good. Darius Zachary, another three-pointer. Too strong. Francesi with his second offensive board on this possession. Keeping it alive for Gordon State as Amari Adams waits on the pick. 10 on the clock in the hands of Piercy. Cut off on the baseline. Now he'll try to back his way in. 5 on the clock. Spin move underneath, reverses lanes, and gets it to fall. Jamari Piercy able to get it to fall in, and I hear a whistle. We got a media timeout, and I believe we're going to have a warning already over here on Coach Gerald Fitch. A sideline warning against the Titans head coach. That'll take us to our media timeout. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in the opening half. It's a 5-point lead. Central Georgia Tech on top here in the first.
Campus life at Gordon State College is all about moving forward together. With a vibrant student community and hundreds of organized activities, there's no limit to how much you can get involved. At our Student Activity and Recreation Center, meet up with friends to play video games, start a workout regimen, and even host a movie night. Join an intercollegiate or club sports program like baseball, basketball, volleyball, or golf. Break a sweat with your favorite intramural sport, fitness squad, or one-on-one match. Or grab a group of friends and cheer on your Highlanders from the stands. Beyond academics, Highlander Nation is a place to connect with one another and build lifelong friendships. Get involved with a student organization or a club that aligns with your passions. Students can connect with our community through theater productions, service projects, or speaker series. Whether you live on campus or off, students can enjoy it all. Learn more about getting involved in Gordon State College campus life. Visit the Student Life Office today.
Welcome back to Gordon State College. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in the opening half. It's a 5-point lead for the Titans. Alongside of Sky Gillespie, I'm Chad Feltman. We are live tonight inside the Sark Arena at Gordon State College. Opening round of the 2025 GCAA Conference Tournament. Got a late arriving crowd here with us tonight, but they're starting to make some noise. Titans drive. One-handed floater is up and good by Lamar Edmond. He has 8. And the lead is back to 7 for the Titans, 24-17. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Titans. Roosevelt Brown has it. He'll bring it up court. Pushes in the corner. Christian Burnett off the bench. He's getting ready to check back in. 7-point lead. Titans in the corner. Thought about the three. There's the ball fake. Now they will take the shot. A wild shot. And we are going to have a whistle and an offensive foul. Going to go against the Titans. It's going to go against number 0, Devin Robinson. Loose ball foul as he was able to clear out Amari Adams. That'll be his first foul of the ball game. Gordon State will get the ball back. 24-17 our score. While we have a moment, want to give a big shout out to Miss Lisa, who's in the house with us tonight, the mom of Coach Greg Schiefen. She was able to come by and introduce herself to Sky and myself before the ball game. So very happy to have the real head coach and boss lady inside the Sark tonight. Here's Piercy with it. Trying to get it down low to Lamont. Blocked big time. And here come the Titans pushing up court. Thought about the three, now they'll give it up, and there is the travel. Lamont had that shot swatted by Travion Wheeler. He tried to back his way, and look at Wheeler, boy, he is huffing, he's puffing. 6'9" freshman. If you're Gordon, Sky, maybe your ammunition right now is try to wear down the big fella. He's already out of breath.
I think in general that's just a great idea. Running these boys down, they only have 8 players. You got to take advantage of it.
That's right.
But one thing I've noticed, and I noticed it from last game, this Titans team, they played man-to-man the entire first half, exerting so much energy. They ended up having to switch to a zone later in the game. And we'll see if they stick with the man or go to a zone later on as Burnett comes up empty on that jumper.
Yeah, a little short, rebounded by Edmond. That's a great point. Again, if you're just joining us, the Titans only have 8 players dressed tonight. That's it. Can they withstand the entire distance of the game? Three-pointer is no good. Francesi has another rebound. Then it's knocked away. Piercy trying to fight for it. Titans ripped that one away. Ball still loose. There goes Lamont flying around. And we're going to have a jump ball called. And it looks like the Titans will retain possession. Christian Bacon is off the bench. He'll come check back into the ball game, and he will replace Amari Adams.
I'm going to say something crazy, Chad, but it's incredibly true. That sequence would not have happened in early February. You would not see 3 players dressed in white diving for that loose ball.
Well, that's because they all had the flu.
Exactly.
They probably didn't have the strength to do it. If they got down, they probably couldn't get back up.
But from what I've been seeing is that Schieffen's been a little bit on these guys, and we've seen it in warm-ups. They're bringing so much more energy even in warm-ups. That translates to on the field, not field, I'm used to baseball, on the court as well. And it's just a sight to see. It's incredible basketball.
Baseball's coming, my friend.
It is very soon.
For you, it'll be here very soon. For me, it'll be tomorrow. Highlander baseball team, a doubleheader here at home tomorrow starting at 1 o'clock, taking on Georgia Highlands, the defending conference champs. 5 minutes to play in the opening half. 7-point lead for the Titans. Wild shot. High off the backboard, nearly blocked by Piercy, but Roosevelt Brown gets it to fall, and he's got 8 points in the game. And now it's a 9-point lead for the Titans. Here's Christian Bacon with it. Christian has 7 points, and now he has this one stripped and stolen away. Brown going to go one-on-one against Piercy, and he'll get the basket and a foul. First foul on Jamari Piercy. Roosevelt Brown with the basket, and he'll go shoot a free throw. The lead is up to 11 for the Titans. Right now, they're 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, trying to stay perfect there. And Brown knocks it down. So Brown completes the three-point play. And a timeout taken by Coach Greg Schiefen. It is a 12-point lead, 29-17. Let's welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Alongside of Sky Gillespie, I'm Chad Feltman. And hey, there's Sky, I'm Chad. And you were telling me about an impressive stat or a number you wanted to share, right?
Well, I think we need to talk about Coach Fitch a little bit. We saw that he's very energetic, really expects a ton out of his players, and he got that warning, but off the court, incredible guy. He's a Macon native, which obviously I respect the heck out of as a Macon fan myself. But he helps out with a program called Keeping Our Kids Off the Streets out in Macon. And he's a great guy off the court, but an incredible coach on the court as well. Was coached at Kentucky by legendary coach Tubby Smith.
Wow.
Also coached by Pat Riley, one of the greatest owners and coaches of all time. And he's 4th in program history at University of Kentucky in three-point shots made.
How about that? Sky Gillespie going deep with the research here tonight on Coach Fitch. Burnett on the baseline. Highlanders swinging it around. Piercy hit from behind will draw the foul. Not a lot of fouls in this ball game, really, for either team. That one's on Roosevelt Brown. His first, only the 3rd team foul for the Titans. Just 2 fouls for the Highlanders. Highlanders have yet to shoot a free throw. Been a pretty clean game so far, and now we're going to have a 5-second violation as Bacon could not get it in bounds in time. Good defense there by the Titans. 4:13 left in the opening half. It's a 12-point lead for the Titans. Again, Gordon State opened the game leading 7-0. Titans have responded quite well since then. 29-10 run for the Titans. Another corner 3. That one hit the side of the backboard. Rebound by Burnett. Burnett's got 3 in the ball game. Here's Piercy on the baseline. Jamari hangs, draws the foul. And for the first time in this game, Gordon State will go to the free throw line and shoot a couple of free throws. I believe they said the foul was on number 24, Travion Wheeler. That'll be his first, and it will take us to another media timeout. 12-point lead, Titans leading. It is 29-17.
Welcome y'all to Buckner's Family Restaurant. Around here, we're nothing fancy, but we are a place where family and friends gather around for some good old Southern joy. Come on over and experience the all-you-can-eat Southern cooking served on one of our Lazy Susan tables. There's something special about enjoying a meal with friends and family. The good times even happen outside our doors as you smile and play games while you wait or pick up a meal for the family from our online ordering and curbside to go. So come on out and bring your family and friends for a true Southern experience at Buckner's Family Restaurant.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly. And out of the media timeout, our final one of the first half. 29-17 is our score. Titans on top by 12. First time tonight, Highlanders are going to shoot free throws. Jamari Piercy is at the line and knocks the first one in. 5th point of the ball game for Jamari Piercy. Second free throw is good. He knocked them both down. So that'll stop the bleeding momentarily. Piercy's got 6. The lead is down to 10.
As strange as it is to have your first free throws at 16 minutes left in the half, we shot a season-low 6 free throws in our February matchup against this Titans team. So we're probably not going to get there a ton. Got to take advantage of it when we do.
Another baseline jumper there by Lamar Edmond, number 5. Edmond now has 10 in the ball game. The lead is back to 12. Piercy, three-pointer, good, right in front of the Titan bench. A step-back 3 for Jamari brings the lead to 9. Sky, was that the game a couple of weeks ago where we didn't shoot our first free throw until like the 92nd left mark of the first half?
That was exactly the game, and they didn't shoot many free throws on their end either. It was just not a lot of fouling, not a lot of free throws.
Fadeaway jumper is no good. Robinson is there for the rebound, kicks it out, three-pointer off the side of the rim, no good. And there's Cam Brown using that 6'10 frame for his first rebound. Boy, I would have given anything at Cam's age to be 6'10". I love playing basketball like Shaquille O'Neal when I was a kid. Love to throw my body around, as we're going to get a reach-in foul on Jamari Piercy. It's going to be his second. But, I was just big. I was never big and tall. So when you're just throwing your body around when you're 5'7", 5'8", it's not the same as when you're 6'10". But, I would have given anything to be 6'10" at 21 years old. I would have been trying to rip down every rim, bust every backboard I could.
All I know is there's a reason I stay behind the three-point line.
Three-pointer here is no good. Darius Zachary comes away with the rebound. 9-point lead for the Titans. 2:10 to play in the half. Coming up at halftime, we're either going to have a one-on-one interview from earlier this year with a Highlander player, or Sky and myself are going to be going one-on-one with each other here at the broadcast booth. I haven't quite figured out which way we're going to go yet. Inside 2 minutes to play, opening half. Stolen by Bacon. Christian pushing up court. Is going to be fouled. Let's see if he'll go to the line. It looks like he will go shoot two. Foul is going to go on number 3. That is Christian Watkins. Well, I guess I better go into the database real quick and see what I have available right here, Sky, or you and I are going to be talking with each other quite a bit.
Well, in the meantime, we can talk about the man who just committed the foul, Christian Watkins. Played for Gordon State last year. So friendly face out there, decided to transfer away. Averaged 14 points per game. Decided to go to a new home led by Coach Fitch. And now he's back here at the Sark Arena.
I'll be honest with you, I don't remember that name from last year's roster. You said Christian Watkins?
Correct.
Where was I at last season? Bacon knocks down 1 out of 2. 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Titans trying to drive inside with Robinson. He'll kick it out to Roosevelt Brown. Somebody has got to put a hand in the face of Roosevelt Brown for the Titans. Already his 3rd three-pointer. The lead is back to 11.
He does average 16 a game in conference play, showing why.
Three-pointer here by the Highlanders is good. The response by Darius Zachary. He had his 2nd 3 of the ball game. Eight-point lead, inside a minute to play. A good ball fake. Christian Burnett with a good defense, able to knock it away. Sub's going to come into the ball game here for the Titans. This is going to be Antonio Pringley who will check in. Well, Sky, I do not have another one-on-one in the archives. So, we're going to find out in 45 seconds what you'd like to do away from the Sark Arena.
Perfect.
Highlanders trying to capitalize on the missed shot. In the corner to Zachary. Up top to Bacon. He has the ball fake. 20 on the shot clock. Here's Dion Williams with it. Approaching 10 on the clock. Dion will drive in a double team. He's in trouble. Shot blocked, stripped away underneath. 20 seconds to play in the half. Shot clock is off. Titans are going to hold for the final shot. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 8-point lead, down to 5. Here's Roosevelt Brown. Step back 3. It's in and out. Satan Oki with the rebound. Burnett from half court. No good. And that will take us to the end of the first half. A very, very fast first half of basketball. And as the first 20 minutes are in the books, Central Georgia will go to the locker room with an 8-point lead in the first round tournament for the GCAA Conference Basketball Tournament here at Gordon State. 34-26. It's our halftime score here at Gordon State College.
How does Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson sell more vehicles than any other dealership in the area? It's simple. We have the most inventory. Regardless if you're looking for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a high-quality, low-mileage pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everybody. Be sure to check out our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com, and let's make 2025 the time to find your new ride at Countryside.
Regardless of what legal situation you find yourself in, the Sellers Law Firm is here for you. Our experienced office offers a wide range of legal services focusing on the issues that matter the most to you. At the Sellers Law Firm, you are not just a client, you are family. Our firm believes that cases should be handled with dedication, compassion, and integrity. If you or a loved one find yourself needing help, visit thesellerslawfirm.com or call us today at 770-415-9848. Where clients become family.
Highlanders Forward is more than a rallying cry. It's a way of being. At Gordon State College, Highlanders move towards a bright future with an affordable, high-quality education that sets them up for lifelong success. Our students pursue their passions through nearly 30 exceptional degree programs that lead to exciting careers across the globe. They work towards academic excellence in challenging courses taught by exceptional faculty who support them along the way. They evolve as global citizens through study abroad programs, career-focused internships, and meaningful research and service initiatives that connect them to the world they live in. As graduates, Highlanders move confidently into their futures after earning valuable degrees at a fraction of the cost elsewhere. Gordon State College is the place where forward thinkers launch their dreams and shape better lives for themselves and their families. Start the journey to your future at Gordon State College. Apply today.
Here at Buckner's Family Restaurant, we like to say it's our food on your table. There's nothing but smiles when using our simple online ordering and fast curbside pickup. Time is valuable, and we can help you gain a little of that time back by skipping the wait and taking these true Southern classics home to your table. Whether you're feeding the whole family or just a few, we've got an option for you. The same quality and delicious food you expect, ordered online and enjoyed from the comfort of your home. Our food, your table. Buckner's Family Restaurant.
Spring is coming, and Countryside Mower in downtown Jackson is ready. We are the area's newest home for Gravely and Aaron's zero-turn mowers. Commercial or residential, we have over 200 brand new models in stock ready for delivery today. 0% financing and monthly payments starting under $100 per month are available with approved credit. See all of our models online at countrysidemower.com or come see them in person. Monday through Saturday, next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson.
Welcome back to Gordon State College in Barnesville. 34-26 is our halftime score as the Titans of Central Georgia Tech lead it by 8 as we welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Once again, that is Sky Gillespie. I'm Chad Feltman, and you can't see him right now, but I promise you, T. Carmichael is here with us. Actually, he's standing right there. Now, he's a Georgia Tech fan, so that explains a lot. See, you start talking about his team, and he's going to come around and start talking. Come on, T, hop on in here, say hello to everyone. That's our buddy T. Carmichael right there in the middle, best cameraman in the world. And let me tell you what T does for us at every game, okay? T makes sure every game we got M&Ms right here at the broadcast table. So, gentlemen, cheers to our M&Ms this season. And, yeah, now you get out of the camera. You've had your time. Go away, T. Get out of here. So, what a lot of people don't know, Sky, T has been doing the scoreboard operating at Jackson High School for 25 years now. Now, Jackson High School, just down the road from us, is where T and I went to high school, graduated high school. But T has been the man for the baseball program for 25 years. So he is on loan to us here tonight, thanks to the Jackson Red Devil baseball team to help us with the camera. So he's already cracked his M&Ms. I've yet to even get one of mine. So hard to eat an M&M and talk at the same time. But let's talk some hoops real quick, man. At halftime, 34-26. Highlanders opened the game leading 7-0, but then all of a sudden, man, where did this Central Georgia Tech team come from? They went on a 9-0 run, and now they lead it by 8, and they've been doing it big time from beyond the arc here in the first half, Sky.
They sure have. That's their recipe for success. It's just what they do, and they're led by Roosevelt Brown, who averaged 17.4 a game in non-con play and 16 a game in conference play. He's come out firing away, and shots are falling. But you got to give big credit. You talked about that 7-0 run. Coach Fitch called a timeout, and then boom, 9-0 run on the opposite end. So that's a dream scenario. That's how you come out of a timeout. And something I'm seeing from Gordon State is we're trading a lot of baskets. We're responding. We're answering. But we're not getting the upper hand. We're not getting stops. And that's kind of why we're stagnant, staying in this 8 to 12-point range.
Well, for the Highlanders, only 4 players have scored here in the first half. Christian Bacon has 8. Jamari Piercy has 9. Christian Burnett only 3. And Darius Zachary has 6. For the Titans in the first half, they were led by that man we were talking about. Roosevelt Brown has 14 points for the Titans. He has 3 3-pointers. Devin Robinson with 6. Lamar Edmond with 10. And Travion Wheeler with 4. Not a lot of free throws here in the first half. The Titans 3 out of 3. Highlanders 3 out of 4. So not a lot of fouls, not a lot of free throws, but Sky, I think there's one name on our sheet right here looking for the Highlanders that if we're going to have a chance in this second half, this guy right here is going to have a typical Christian Burnett kind of second half and come out here and light it up for us. Only 3 points at halftime, and that was the first basket of the ball game when he hit a three-pointer to make it 3-0 Highlanders.
Yeah, he hasn't scored in over 19 minutes of game time, and it's just uncharacteristic. But we have seen it before where these guys kind of trade sides, Piercy and Burnett. You see Piercy star in one half, then Burnett star in another half. But we need both of these guys to click together because it helps the defense create openings in the defense. So we got to see Burnett and Piercy get it going together as one.
Hopefully we will in the second half, which will be starting here in about 7 minutes. We're at halftime here in Barnesville inside the Sark Arena. 34-26 is our halftime score with Central Georgia Tech on top of Gordon State. They're in the first round of the 2025 GCAA basketball tournament.
Roofing, gutters, siding, painting, concrete, fencing, and more. The list goes on and on. No matter what you need done around the home or office, Advanced Roofing and Interiors can handle it all, even major storm damage. No job too big or too small. When was the last time you checked the condition of your roof? Advanced Roofing and Interiors offers free roof inspections. Don't wait for issues to arise. Contact us today for a free roof inspection. Our expert team will provide an assessment, answer all of your questions, and ensure your peace of mind. Be sure to visit our Facebook page to see recently completed projects and read real customer reviews from real customers. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, and works with all insurance companies. Visit us online at advancedroofingandinteriors.com to learn more and to see all services we offer.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson.
Going through a divorce, dealing with custody disputes, or seeking an adoption can take you through a roller coaster of emotions. That's why you need a lawyer that understands family, cares about clients, and knows how to get you through the process. At the Sellers Law Firm, we believe that cases should be handled with dedication, compassion, and integrity. Every case for every client. Our team is here to help you even when you feel like there is nowhere to turn. When you walk through our doors, our goal is to make sure you leave in a better position than when you enter. Give the Sellers Law Firm a call today, where clients become family.
Hey, got to give a huge shout out to Jody Sellers from the Sellers Law Firm. You just saw and heard about the Sellers Law Firm there in that commercial break. Had a chance to stop by his office yesterday in Griffin and drop off something pretty cool for him. It was a custom, thank you, T, very much. It was a custom Macon Mayhem Superman jersey that the Mayhem hockey team wore a couple of weeks ago. And as a matter of fact, that's how Sky and I found each other. So Sky works the camera for the Macon Mayhem hockey team. I do the PA announcing, and here we are now doing basketball on a Tuesday night in Barnesville. And in just a couple of weeks, well, I say a couple of weeks, it'll be a little more than a couple of weeks, Sky will be back down in Macon, getting ready for some Macon Bacon baseball. You guys are getting ready to start up. Is it mid-May, end of May? I know it's normally near Memorial Day, near that time.
Yeah, so we're actually pushing things back about a week later start.
Okay.
So we're starting after Memorial Day. What that does is it creates more time for players to finish up their regular season school schedule and tournaments and whatnot, so we don't have to sub in a bunch of temporary players. We want our main guys on the roster as early as possible. So May 31st is our first home game at Luther Williams Field.
Such an awesome, historic baseball facility, not just in Georgia, but in the entire country. And I know when you walk into Luther Williams down there, you get to see a lot of the plaques, a lot of the old school guys who played baseball. Immediately you first think of Chipper Jones, who was down there with the old Macon Braves. I believe Pete Rose is down there on that wall, too. Andrew Jones, I think I've seen some. Am I leaving anybody out? You get to see it every game. I've only been to a handful, but that stadium and that field, man, when you get in there, it's just kind of like you feel it. You just kind of, and I don't want to call it a creepy, eerie feeling, but with the old wooden bleachers that stretch around the backstop all the way from first to third, kind of like a horseshoe. When you get in there, you just kind of have this feeling like it's 1912 all over again. Or is that just me?
Oh, no, I promise.
Okay.
Everyone that comes in feels it. We literally had somebody come in the office today say, I watched Pete Rose play here.
Oh, wow.
And we get that stuff all the time. Crazy story if you guys haven't heard. Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in the state of Georgia at Luther Williams Field.
Is that right?
Yep.
Wow. Well, I know now it's all about the Macon Bacon. Great deals down there. So when Sky and I are not here, we're both huge baseball guys. Sky's down in Macon as the play-by-play host for the Macon Bacon baseball team. I'm heading to Atlanta as the Game Day Plaza host, once again for the Atlanta Braves this season. So you got a couple of baseball guys right here doing our best to try to talk basketball. And I promise you, we are trying. I don't know about this guy. It's been made perfectly clear, baseball's my heart and soul. I love basketball, but I'm a baseball guy. You, on the other hand, I believe you told me, even though you do baseball, you are a basketball guy. Did I hear that right?
Correct. I work full-time in baseball, but basketball is my passion. I don't get tired of it. College basketball especially my favorite. It's just so much fun. We could be losing by 100, and I'd still be having a good time blabbing about the sport.
I don't like to lose, period, by 1 or 100. If I lose, I'm ready to start fighting, to start swinging. I'm a terrible loser. Sore loser. All right, I got to ask you real quick. NCAA basketball tournament getting ready to start. We're in conference tournaments right now, started yesterday or today. Who's your pick to win it all this year for the men? Who do you like?
First and foremost, I attended Bradley University. We just lost our conference tournament as a 2 seed. On Sunday, I did not handle it well at all. It was a miserable weekend for me. I was heartbroken and depressed. But
that's part of March Madness, right?
I think.
Who do you like?
It's tough because I really want a three-peat. I want UConn to three-peat, but they're just not going to three-peat. They're not going to do it. But I got to go Duke. Duke is crazy good.
I was just about to say I'm a Carolina guy.
I'm sorry.
And I was going to literally say the words, anyone but Duke. And this man right here says Duke. Oh, boy. We'll see what happens, but conference tournaments in the NCAA going on as we speak right now. We've got our conference tournament going on right now. Here tonight is the opening round. Gordon State, Central Georgia Tech. Round 1 of the 2025 GCAA conference tournament here tonight in Barnesville at the Sark Arena. And again, alongside of Sky Gillespie, I'm Chad Feltman, T. Carmichael, the provider of all M&Ms. running the camera for us here this evening. We're glad to have you on the broadcast. Getting ready to go for the start of the second half. It is an 8-point lead for the Titans. Again, if you're just tuning in and joining us, Gordon State jumped out to a 7-0 lead. And then the Titans came back with a 9-0 run. They've led by as many as 12. And right now the lead is 8. Gordon State is the number 3 seed here in the conference tournament. Central Georgia, the number 6 seed. Entering tonight's game, Central Georgia on a 5-game winning streak. Gordon State on a 7-game winning streak. But one of those streaks going to end tonight. And one of these two teams going to be moving on to the semifinals Friday night. The last 2 meetings have come down to the wire. Gordon State won the first game 63-62. Highlanders won the second game 54-52. Hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year as Burnett opens up with the first basket of the second half. Baseline jumper brings the lead down to 6. And again, that was my key for the second half. Mr. Burnett's going to have to go off and have one of those 18 to 20 point second halves. He only had 3 in the first half. And now the Titans turn it away. Piercy going to bring it up the court. Jamari's shot is blocked and just about thrown through the hardwood floor as that 6'9" freshman Travion Wheeler comes in. And Sky, they might want to check the air for that basketball. Wheeler absolutely smacked the mess out of it.
Usually we'll see Piercy with those highlight stuffs, but this time it was Wheeler who did not start the game but is starting the second half. Woo!
Yeah. Took the breath out of the crowd, took the breath out of Piercy, took the air out of the ball. Highlanders inbound, and Piercy's going to draw a foul as he's working his way to the paint. Again, not a lot of fouls in the ball game. This one is going to go on Devin Robinson, only his second. That is only the 6th team foul. 6, not 16, the 6th team foul in the entire game by the Titans, and it will send Piercy to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He knocked down both free throws at the line in the first half. Highlanders were just 4 out of 5 from the free throw line in the first half. Titans were 3 out of 3, so neither team hit the line a lot. That's why that first half went by so fast. Only 47 minutes to play the first half. Piercy misses the second one. 5-point ball game. Highlanders trying to cut it down. It was a 12-point lead at one time. So Gordon State chipping away. 34-29, just underway in the second half. Titans just about lost the ball. Short jumper, no good. Whistle on the play. And looks like we're going to have a loose ball foul on the Titans. It's going to go against Lamar Edmond, number 5. He's got 10 points in the ball game. That'll be his first foul. Roosevelt Brown led the way for the Titans with 14 in the first half. Again, the big stat. 6 3-pointers for the Titans in the first half.
Felt like more, too.
It felt like a lot more, but yeah, only 6. I say only 6. 5-point lead. Christian Bacon has 8. Here's Piercy with it, trying to get the screen from Francesi. Step back, nothing there. 5 on the clock. Bacon going to drive, floats it, throws it up, no good. Francesi with the offensive board. His putback is no good, and now a foul going to be called on Daniel Lamont as he got tangled up with Travion Wheeler. Second foul on Lamont. Darius Zachary, 6 points. Christian Burnett, 5. Jamari Piercy, 9. Make that 10 as he hit the free throw. Christian Bacon with 8. Only 4 scores in the ballgame for the Highlanders. 5-point game, second half just underway. Winner moves on to the semifinals Friday night. Titans trying to work it down low now. Top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Good defense here for Gordon State. Titans trying to work it down low, and they do, but the jumper is missed by Wheeler. Here comes Piercy pushing up court to Burnett just inside the 3-point line. Burnett knocks it down. Burnett's got 7 in the ball game. Highlanders lost a coach over here in the bench. Coach Nikita went to the deck.
We can laugh because the players are laughing.
You know you're playing tough when the coach hits the deck from the chair on the sideline. Jumper, no good. Bacon with a rebound. Rare miss by Roosevelt Brown. 3-point game. Here's Piercy with it. Piercy with a baseline jumper, gets it to fall. And just like they did to start the first half, Highlanders with a good start here in the second. They're on a 7-0 run. It's a 1-point ball game. Absolutely identical to the opening first points of the game when Gordon State scored the first 7. They've scored the first 7 here in the second half. 10 on the clock. Here's Brown guarded by Bacon. 5 on the clock. Roosevelt in trouble. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Piercy with the rebound. Titans missed the shot. Highlanders with a chance to regain the lead. Burnett, pop up, three-pointer, no good. Rebound underneath by Christian Torres. Again, the Highlanders trailed by 12 just before halftime. It is now a 1-point lead as Piercy just about comes away with the steal. We got a whistle, and we got a couple of guys laying on top of each other right here in front of us. Foul is going to go on Jamari Piercy. It'll be his third. But a good start here to the second half, Sky, for Piercy and Burnett and the Highlanders. A 7-0 run to make it a 1-point game.
Doesn't get much better than that. We are seeing Piercy running around like crazy. Responded well after getting blocked as well, hit that mid-range jumper, but we talked about it. The X factor here in the second half, Christian Burnett, he needed to show up. He has thus far.
1-point lead for the Titans. They'll inbound. Try to work it down low. Here's Torres with a fadeaway. Terrible shot. Burnett has it. Here comes Burnett all the way up the court. Going to go all the way. Shot partially blocked by Brown. Tipped away. Titans have it. Good defense by Roosevelt Brown to get back and deflect that shot. He just barely got a piece of it, but enough to knock it off course. As now Lamont with a huge block down low. Both teams showing some good defense here in the second half. 34-33. Christian Bacon leading the offense. Bacon has 8 in the ball game. 10 on the shot clock. Christian will drive. Fadeaway jumper off the mark. Francesi got pushed underneath, and that's going to be a foul on the Titans. Gio Francesi will draw the foul on Devin Robinson. That will be his third, and it will send us to our first media timeout here in the second half. 1-point ball game here inside the Sark Arena. Highlander basketball presented tonight and all season long by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson.
How does Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson sell more vehicles than any other dealership in the area? It's simple. We have the most inventory. Regardless if you're looking for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a high-quality, low-mileage pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everybody. Be sure to check out our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com, and let's make 2025 the time to find your new ride at Countryside.
Regardless of what legal situation you find yourself in, the Sellers Law Firm is here for you. Our experienced office offers a wide range of legal services focusing on the issues that matter the most to you. At the Sellers Law Firm, you are not just a client, you are family. Our firm believes that cases should be handled with dedication, compassion, and integrity. If you or a loved one find yourself needing help, visit thesellerslawfirm.com or call us today at 770-415-9848. Where clients become family.
Highlanders will inbound out of the media timeout. Down to Francesi from Bacon, and Gio puts it up and in for his first basket of the ballgame. And the Highlanders have retaken the lead. 35-34. 9-0 run for Gordon State to open the second half. First time we have led in forever, and now ball is knocked loose. Fadeaway jumper by the Titans is no good. There's Lamont with a rebound. Takes a shot to the face on his way down. Daniel's okay. 15-minute mark. And Burnett just about threw it away. Sky and I both jumped out of our chairs here. 9-0 run for Gordon State to start the second half. Highlanders back on top by 1. We trailed by 12. 5 on the clock. Burnett to Bacon. Bacon, three-pointer, good look, and knocks it in. No, they'll call it a 2. Christian Bacon, as the horn sounds, knocks down his 10th point of the ball game. Make it an 11-0 run for Gordon State. Titans with the jumper, no good. Francesi with the rebound on the miss by Christian Watkins. Here's Burnett driving, reverse leg in, gets it to go, and a stare down at the end of the play. Burnett with 6 in the second half. The run continues. 13-0 run for the Highlanders. Titans have yet to score in the second half. Brown thought about the 3, gets rid of it to Watkins, 10 on the shot clock. Watkins guarded by Darius Zachary, has it stripped away by Bacon, and now a collision. 5 on the clock. Jumper from the free throw line, an air ball, rebounded by Francesi. Short by Caden Douglas. Burnett heads this way again in the corner. Lamont wants the 3. It's short, rebound, Francesi. It falls right in his lap. And a timeout taken by the Titans. The Highlanders are on a 15-0 run to start the second half. 41-34. Highlanders back in front by 7 here in the second half at the Sark Arena.
Here at Buckner's Family Restaurant, we like to say it's our food on your table. There's nothing but smiles when using our simple online ordering and fast curbside pickup. Time is valuable, and we can help you gain a little of that time back by skipping the wait and taking these true Southern classics home to your table. Whether you're feeding the whole family or just a few, we've got an option for you. The same quality and delicious food you expect, ordered online and enjoyed from the comfort of your home. Our food, your table. Buckner's Family Restaurant.
15-0 run for the Highlanders to start the second half, and Sky, just like they did in the first. Coach Fitch taking a quick timeout to try to regroup his troops, who now trail by 7.
Yeah, it's one thing, a 7-0 run, but coming out early, 15-0 run, that's just unprecedented. That's hard to recover from, but if there's one team that can do it, it's the team that's won 5 straight. And I want to bring this up. Can you believe this is a first-round matchup here in the GCAA? What is going on?
The 2 hottest teams right now, without a doubt. Titans have won 5 straight. Highlanders have won 7 straight. Gordon State trailed by 12. Highlanders now lead by 7. A 15-0 run for Gordon State to start the second half. Matches their biggest lead of the game of 7. Highlanders jumped out to a 7-0 lead to open the game, and that's when Central Georgia got going. They're down by 7 again. Swinging it around. 3-pointer is short. Wheeler's there for the putback and the rebound, and that'll stop the run. Travion Wheeler with his 6th point of the ball game. But it was fun while it lasted. You don't see too many 15-0 runs, especially to start a half. Highlanders still lead by 5. Burnett with some nice moves, getting it to Francesi. Francesi has 4 points here in the second half on offensive rebounds. 10 on the clock. Bacon drives. Darius Zachary, wide open 3-pointer, short, and it goes behind the backboard. And it'll be Titan ball. 12 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in regulation, and I'm not going to say in the game because Sky and I both are prepared for some extra time here tonight. We just got this feeling. First meeting this year, Gordon State won 63-62. That was down in Macon. Just a couple of weeks ago here in Barnesville, the Highlanders won the second meeting 54-52. 2 wins by a combined 3 points. There's a short-range jumper up and in by Christian Watkins, his first basket of the ballgame. And just like they did early, Titans stop the run by the Highlanders. They settle in, get a couple of shots, and now it's back down to a 3-point game. I mean, it's almost deja vu from the first half as now the Highlanders throw it away. Titans with the ball with a chance to tie the game. Corner three. Shot is no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Satan Oki and the Highlanders. And it'll be Titan basketball. Jamari Piercy, Daniel Lamont both getting ready to check back in. 12-minute mark. Let's see if we're going to use this as the media timeout. I believe we will. 41-38 is our score. Second half, Highlanders still on top, leading this one by 3 points.
Campus life at Gordon State College is all about moving forward together. With a vibrant student community and hundreds of organized activities, there's no limit to how much you can get involved. At our Student Activity and Recreation Center, meet up with friends to play video games, start a workout regimen, and even host a movie night. Join an intercollegiate or club sports program like baseball, basketball, volleyball, or golf. Break a sweat with your favorite intramural sport, fitness squad, or one-on-one match. Or grab a group of friends and cheer on your Highlanders from the stands. Beyond academics, Highlander Nation is a place to connect with one another and build lifelong friendships. Get involved with a student organization or a club that aligns with your passions. Students can connect with our community through theater productions, service projects, or speaker series. Whether you live on campus or off, students can enjoy it all. Learn more about getting involved in Gordon State College campus life. Visit the Student Life Office today.
(41-38) our score. Second half action here in Barnesville inside the Stark Arena. Exactly 12 minutes left on the clock in the second half. Again, the Highlanders jumped out to a 15-0 run to start the second half. But the Titans have scored the last 4 points. They've got the ball. Christian Watkins will inbound it for the Titans. They've got a chance to tie the game. But first, they got to get it inbounds, and they barely do. Watkins with it, almost threw it away. 15 on the clock. Back up top to Watkins, waiting on the screen. He's got it. Jumper just inside the three-point line is short. Rebounded by Burnett. Christian will bring it up court. Alley-oop attempt underneath the basket, going to be stolen by Roosevelt Brown. He tried to find Jamari Piercy, but Brown intercepted. And now Brown will swing it around. Three-point attempt for the Titans in front of their own bench. No good. Christian Burnett with a rebound. 11:25 left in the second half. There's Christian Bacon with it. Christian Bacon has 10 in the ball game. Piercy has 12. There's a fastball to Burnett on the baseline. His shot is blocked up against the glass. Lamont with the loose ball. And now thought we were going to get a jump ball called. And no, we're going to get a turnover. How in the world is that not a jump ball? Both teams holding on to the basketball. Lamont looked like he may have took an elbow off the face. Instead, it'll be a turnover. Last touch by the Highlanders. 11-minute mark to play, second half. 3-point ball game. Titans led by 8 at halftime. 10 on the shot clock. Watkins to Brown. Brown leading the way. Another three-pointer, in and out, no good. Francesi with the rebound. Roosevelt Brown has 14, but all 14 came in the first half. He has been scoreless here for the Titans in the second half. We're almost midway through.
He's getting some even easier looks than he was in the first half. He took some crazy shots that fell in as Bacon comes up short, but he's getting open looks that are just not falling this half.
There's Watkins with it. Titans trying to go all the way underneath the basket. No good on the lay-in. Piercy bringing it up court. Going to try to go all the way. Somehow, some way, the conference player of the week reverses underneath and gets it to fall in. Piercy with 14. The lead is back to 5. Inside 10 minutes to play in the half. Two hottest teams in the conference here tonight in the first round. Corner three is good. And again, that's Roosevelt Brown, his first basket of the half. Fourth three-pointer of the game.
Roosevelt Brown, Chad. It's one of those players who doesn't lack confidence, plays with a lot of swagger. Every time you see him make a three, he has a huge celebration. He just plays with a lot of swagger.
Here's Piercy with a long three, way off the mark. You know, Brown reminds me a lot of Piercy, not just offensively, but he's another one of those guys who will get back on defense as he knocks down his 5th three-pointer of the ball game. He's got 20, and it's back to a 1-point Titan lead. 5 3-pointers by Roosevelt Brown. Back-to-back threes, and the Titans, who were just down by 7, are back on top by 1. Burnett with a long 3, no good. Follows a shot, offensive board, down low to Lamont. Lamont, and 1. All set up by the offensive rebound by Christian Burnett. He finds Daniel Lamont, who's fouled by Travion Wheeler. First basket of the ball game for Lamont, and now he will go to the free throw line with a chance for the three-point play.
Got to give major props to Lamont, who's been getting torched down low. He's been getting hit, hammered, and wrecked around like a wrecking ball all night, but he's staying composed, staying strong, and he gets the and 1.
He is taking some shots, no doubt about it. No pun intended, but I mean shots off the face, shots to the ribs. But Lamont, fighting tough, completes the three-point play, and the Highlanders are back on top by 2. 46-44. Watkins handing it off to Wheeler. They're trying to get it over to Brown. He's inside the paint right now. Why in the world? There you go. Now he'll kick out. Thought about the 3. Step back. Draws the foul on Piercy, and now he's going to go shoot 3 free throws. That's 4 on Jamari Piercy. And Roosevelt Brown played it perfectly. Ball fake and was able to get Piercy off his feet. I still don't like that play. I don't like it when the shooter jumps into the defender.
Was just getting ready to say, some people hate it. It's really tough. I'm one of those guys who loves players that can create their own contact. It's kind of like a James Harden type of play. It's kind of what people say unethical basketball.
Yeah.
But it does work.
It works, absolutely, but it's just kind of a cheap shot. I mean, I don't know. I've never been a fan of it, but that's just my opinion. One more free throw coming up here for Roosevelt Brown. If he makes it, we'll be tied. 46-45. Who's going to have the ball last? That'll probably be the team that wins tonight. As Brown knocks down 2 out of 3, and yes, indeed, we are tied again at 46. Sky, I think you said it best. How in the world is this a first-round matchup? This is insane.
This has all the feels of a bigger game. We have a big crowd. We got the DJ back. We got 2 sets of cheerleaders. This Sark Arena is loud for a first-round matchup. Wow.
Three-pointer. Christian Bacon gives it to Burnett. Knocks down the 3. Great vision by Bacon to find Burnett, who now has 9 points in the second half. He had 3 at halftime. 12 total in the game for Burnett. 49-46. Watkins just about lost his dribble. Somehow got away with it. And here's the alley-oop downstairs. The feed from Brown, the finish by Christian Torres, his first basket of the ball game. 49-48. If you could just find a way, like, to combine these two teams and make, like, create an all-star team, that'd be a heck of a team. Here's Burnett driving. Trouble in the paint, somehow banked it in, tried to draw the foul, could not get the call. I mean, just imagine if you could have guys like Roosevelt Brown and Christian Burnett in the backcourt, a guy like the 6'9" freshman Wheeler down low. Be a heck of an all-star team if you put these two together. 3-point Highlander lead. Wheeler trying to work down low on Oki, nothing there. Brown floats in, and he's going to draw the foul. And it's going to go on Satan Oki, number 23. And now you got to be real careful because number 2 in blue's the hot hand right now, and anybody who gets close to him more than likely going to be called for a foul. As we get ready to go to our media timeout, 6:32 to play. Second half, we've got ourselves a good one inside the Sark Arena with the Highlanders on top by just 3 points.
At Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison, we know how important it is to serve our community. From sales, service, to parts, we're here for all of your automotive needs, and we would love the opportunity to earn your business. Come by and see us at Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison. We're located right off of I-20, exit 114 in Madison, and online at countrysideautomotive.com.
Hey, before we get back to the action on the court, let's tell you about the action coming up on the golf course. The Swinging for Success, the annual golf tournament to benefit Gordon State College athletics, will be coming up on April the 11th at the Raintree Golf Course in Thomaston. All the info you need to play, sponsor, or just come hang out right there on your screen. Scan the QR code and come join us. I am looking forward to the putting contest being put on by the Highlander softball team. After talking with Dr. Moore last week, the faculty, the staff, and the legal team at Gordon State College have all agreed that me being anywhere near driving a golf cart is probably not the best liability.
All I know is anytime I'm golfing, I'm yelling 4 every time.
Even when you're putting?
Literally. But I do have a score update on Albany Tech and East Georgia State.
All right, let's get that right after the free throws coming up here from Roosevelt Brown, who has 22 points in the ball game. First free throw is good. Make it 23. Go ahead, Sky.
So Albany Tech, the 2 seed, they're up 62-60 over the 7 seed East Georgia State. There's 5 minutes remaining in that ball game.
Tight game. Winner of that one gets the winner of this one. Second free throw good. And Brown knocks them both in. Roosevelt Brown now with 24 points. He leads all scorers. 1 point lead for the Highlanders. So we know that game will be coming up on Friday. The question right now is where? Highlanders are the 3 seed. So should they win this game here tonight, they have a chance to play at home Friday, but they're going to need some help as Lamont's shot is blocked by Wheeler down low, and now the ball's out of bounds, and it's going to be Titan basketball. But the 1 and the 2 seed, as you can see on your brackets here on the screen, South Georgia State, the number 1 seed, Albany Tech, the 2 seed. In order for Gordon to be back home Friday, they would need South Georgia State and Albany Tech to lose tonight, and then the Highlanders win this ball game. Again, it's possible, but going to need a little help otherwise. We'll be on the road Friday night if we win, and right now that is up for grabs. It's 51-50. 2 teams, 2 games played earlier this season separated by a total of 3 points. Both of those games have come down to who has had the ball last. I know you hear that a lot, and it's very cliche, but it's very true between these 2 teams. 6-minute mark. Second half, it's a 1-point game. Wheeler, big size advantage, working all the way down low and gets it to rattle in, working on Amari Adams. Travion Wheeler, the 6'9" freshman, working on the 6-foot freshman, Amari Adams. Kind of like me working on my daughter in the backyard.
Yeah, right there, definition of a mismatch. Wheeler took advantage of it, and the Titans back in the lead.
There's Burnett with a long 3, short off the front of the rim, right into the hands of Christian Watkins. And here comes Brown in the corner for the Titans. Trying to work it back down low. Wheeler and Lamont getting locked up down low on the baseline. And I believe we're about to have a foul called on Daniel Lamont. Yep, and it's starting to get a little chippy down low between Lamont and Wheeler. And you can see Gio Francesi come in and kind of separate the 2. But Lamont 6'6", Wheeler 6'9". And Wheeler right now playing with 8 points. Titans go down low on the inbound. Lost it into the hands of Zachary. Up court, Amari Adams all by himself, and Amari puts the layup in. Amari Adams has his first basket of the ball game. The assist from Darius Zachary. And the Highlanders back in front by 1. Here we go. 5 minutes to play, 53-52. Man, this is as good as it gets right here. Francesi knocks it away. Highlanders just about came away with the steal. 5 on the shot clock. Wheeler from the free throw line. Air ball, no good, out of bounds. Let's see who's going to get the ball. Are they going to say?
They're going to say we tipped it. I didn't see it, but nobody's questioning it, so we must have tipped it. Because it was far off.
Well, even with that, the shot clock, the ball never hit the rim.
Correct.
So there should not be 30. There's 3. There we go. Okay, that's correct. So 3 seconds for the Titans to work with. Watkins will inbound to Wheeler. Wheeler fadeaway jumper off the glass, no good. And it looks like we're going to have a shot clock violation. So good deed by the Highlanders. And Gordon State will get the ball back 53-52, 4.5 minutes to play in regulation. Gordon State again opened the second half trailing by 8, but they went on a 15-0 run to start the half. Led by 7, and then the Titans came fighting all the way back as Amari Adams may have had that one tipped as he was getting to the rim. Titans trying to go all the way. Reverse lay-in is up and good. What a shot by Caden Douglas, number 4, for his first basket of the ball game. A reverse lay-in as he was guarded by Burnett, and the Titans are back up by 1. Lead change after lead change after lead change. Francesi going to try to drive. Missed a point-blank layup. Tough miss for Gio. Titans get the ball back. Watkins to Brown, three-pointer, and guess what? Mr. Everything does it again. His 6th three-pointer of the ball game. He has 27 in the game, and a timeout being called here by Coach Greg Schiefen. And you can't blame him for calling a timeout right here because Sky Gillespie, right now, this man for the team in blue is just unstoppable. Roosevelt Brown had 14 at halftime. He's got 27 right now. 6 three-pointers. We just can't stop the guy from beyond the arc at all.
You can't, and you had to see it coming. You knew that it was Roosevelt Brown time. Coming off a big stop, we miss a bunny down low, and you know the ball's going to go in number 2's hands. Or somebody else, you know that it's going to be a three-point shot going up, and I just had a feeling it was going to go in, and it did go in, but 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in one of these two teams this season.
Did you say we missed a bunny?
We missed a bunny. That's what they call it.
All right, you got to educate me again.
All right.
Baseball guy right here.
Yes.
We missed a bunny. All right, Sky, come on, man, break it down.
All right, that is when you miss a open layup. They call it a bunny.
A bunny.
They'll also say you smoked it. You smoked the layup. That's what Gio Francesi did right there.
All right, I can see Gio saying something like that.
I don't know if he says that, but that's the basketball nomenclature for you.
I wish I learned that much when I was a student here at Gordon State 21 years ago. I've been educated here tonight by the one and only Sky Gillespie. No more bunnies in the ballgame for the Highlanders. Save them for Easter. 3:22 left on the clock. Titans have gone back on top by 4, 57-53. 27 points in the ballgame by Roosevelt Brown. And he has been pretty much as even as you can get. 14 at halftime, 13 here in the second half. 3:22 to play in the second half. Biggest lead of the game has been 12 by the Titans. Highlanders' biggest lead has been 7. Again, Gordon jumped out on a 15-0 run to start the second half. 5 on the clock. Piercy trying to work his way down low, and he'll scoop and score with the left hand. Jamari Piercy with 16 in the ball game.
We've seen it time and time again, and I know he had 4 fouls. I would have liked to see Piercy back into the game a little bit earlier, but we see it time and time again. Piercy knows how to create his shot, and what a timely layup right there.
So the lead is back down to 2. Here's Brown working on Piercy. Shot swatted by Lamont. The ball's knocked loose again, and there's a whistle on the baseline, and a jump ball going to be called. Good defense by Daniel Lamont. Got the block, and then on the putback, created a jump ball, and it looked like maybe Jamari Piercy jammed his thumb or jammed something with his hand. He is gripping that right hand as if maybe he jammed it or a finger. Good thing he's a lefty, though. Titans inbound. Here's Brown, another three-pointer, in and out. Rebound by Francesi.
That touched every part of the rim without going in. My, oh, my.
2:20 left in the half. 2-point game, first round. GCAA Conference Basketball Tournament, the 3-seed Gordon, the 6-seed Central Georgia Tech. Winner moves on to the semifinals Friday night. Piercy trying to get it to Lamont, had it blocked. 10 seconds on the clock. Piercy in trouble, going to need some help. 5 on the clock. Burnett jumps in and draws the foul. There's the payback. Oh, yeah. Christian Burnett says, if they can do it, we can do it. And with 3 seconds on the shot clock, he's able to draw the foul on number 4, Caden Douglas, who went up for the block. And now Christian Burnett at the free throw line for 3 free throws.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Boy, does it feel good when it happens on your end, though. I'll admit.
Yeah, but Burnett's got to hit these free throws. He does the first. He gets a little friendly roll. Again, Burnett had 3 at halftime. He's now got 12 in the second half, 15 total in the game. Second free throw, good. That ties the game at 57. Sky, I said it was going to be a half-court shot as time expired. Who was going to win this ball game? And I don't know a lot, and I'm not right about a lot of things, but I'm trending pretty good on that prediction as Burnett missed the third free throw. Inside 2 minutes to play, we're tied at 57. Winner moves on. Loser is done for the year. Highlanders won the first meeting by 1. They won the second meeting by 2. We are tied. Inside 10 on the shot clock. 5 on the clock. And now the Titans throw it away. Lamar Edmond was trying to find Travion Wheeler at the free throw line and threw it too hard. Highlanders get the ball. Just under 90 seconds left on the clock. We're tied at 57. Winner gets the winner of Albany Tech and East Georgia State Friday. Who will it be?
Flip a coin.
I mean, absolutely. Your guess is as good as ours. 57 all. 1:20 left on the clock. Christian Bacon being guarded by Christian Watkins. 10 on the shot clock. Here goes Bacon, going to try to drive. Alley-oop, no good. There's Francesi. Putback is no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay Gordon ball. Highlanders going to keep the possession with 1:03 left in regulation. They'll reset the shot clock to 20. Bacon will inbound. Going to need some help. Got to hurry. Throws it in. Piercy. Fouled in the paint. Jamari Piercy able to draw that foul thanks to some incredible hang time. Foul is on number 2, Roosevelt Brown, his second. And now you've just got to be clutch from the line. 1 minute left on the clock. Jamari Piercy at the free throw line to shoot 2. Hits the first. Jamari was 17 in the ball game. Second free throw, good. It rattles in. Give them 18. Highlanders on top by 2 inside a minute. Here we go. 59. 57. Watkins working with the ball. Here's Wheeler with it. They're trying to get it over to Brown. Guarded by Burnett. Inside 10 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, good! An absolutely unbelievable ball game by Roosevelt Brown. Just hit his 7th three-pointer gives them 30 points in the ballgame. And did it as the clock was winding down. The 6'3" freshman out of Butler High School, Atlanta, Georgia, has 30. And the Titans take a 1-point lead with 33 seconds to play. There is a 3-second difference, game clock to shot clock. Titans up by 1. Highlanders got to get it across half court, going to have to hurry. And they just barely do. And a timeout taken now by Gordon State. Oh my goodness, that was close. You've got 10 seconds to get it across that line, and Sky, we probably kept it for 9.95 seconds.
Yeah, that was a little worrisome. I'll be honest. I was getting a little worried there, especially when Gio had the ball there, getting trapped. But what else can you say? Roosevelt Brown, he's been doing it all night. He just came off that screen, and you got to hedge that so hard. You got to know that he's got the hot hand, and he wants to pull the trigger. He loves playing in this environment. It was a heat check, and he's hot.
30 points in the ballgame by Roosevelt Brown for the Central Georgia Tech Titans. He is connected on 7 3-pointers. As a matter of fact, every shot he has taken here in the second half and has made has been a 3-pointer. His other 4 points have come from the free throw line. And right now, the Titans lead by 1. Game 1 this season. Gordon State won 63-62. That game was back on January 25th in Macon. Their second meeting right here at the Sark Arena, February 22nd, a month later. Gordon won 54-52. It's going to come down to it again. 60-59. Titans on top by 1. Highlanders will inbound. 22.4 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. You don't have to rush. If you're Gordon State, you've got time to get a good look. Question is, who's going to take it? Inbound pass to Lamont. Here's Piercy. Just don't lose the ball. No turnover. Piercy drives in the paint. Wild shot. No foul called. And now there's a whistle on the loose ball. Let's see. They're going to call Burnett with the loose ball foul. That's going to be his first of the ball game. It'll come with 11 and a half seconds remaining. Titans will inbound. 1-point lead for Central Georgia Tech. 11 and a half seconds to play in the second half. Christian Watkins will inbound, and he gets it in to Brown. Brown is fouled by Burnett. Well, that's what you got to do. Problem is, though, how many more fouls to give. Let's see if that will send the Titans to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It looks like it will. So Roosevelt Brown, who has 30 points in the ballgame for the Titans, will go to the free throw line, and his team up by 1. Roosevelt Brown at the free throw line. Front end of the 1-and-1 coming. Here's the shot, and he made it. .31 points in the ball game. It's a 2-point lead. 9 seconds to play in regulation. Big, deep breath for Roosevelt Brown. Second free throw is up. Second free throw's good. He knocks them both down. Makes it a 3-point ball game. And timeout taken. They're giving credit for the timeout to Central Georgia Tech. And now there's a discussion here at the scorer's table. Did they have a timeout? And apparently, Sky, they had one remaining.
Yeah, our bench was not happy. They were infuriated. In fact, they saw the scores table, said that they had no timeouts remaining. But the crazy thing is, this Titans team, 8th in free throw percentage, 9th in free throws attempted per game, but timeliness, it doesn't matter. All it matters is right now in the present, and they hit those big 2 shots. But need a 3 here, Chad.
Yep, got to have it. 9 seconds to play. Titans lead by 3. No timeouts left for the Highlanders. And they're going to have to go the full distance, 94 feet. So first you got to get the ball in. Then go the full length of the court and hope you get a good look. Again, no timeouts left for Gordon State. Darius Zachary will inbound. He is the sharpshooter. Burnett's in the game. Here we go. Clock starts. Christian Bacon pushes up court. We need a 3. Burnett with a good look. Knocks it down. Christian Burnett with 1.4 seconds remaining. Are you kidding me? Christian Burnett ties the game. Neither team had a timeout, so what's the call? What are we doing? They're going to add a second to the clock and put 2.5 seconds back. Again, neither team has a timeout. What's the delay? 62-62, 2.5 seconds left. Titans will inbound. Christian Torres will inbound it for the Titans. Boy, do not get caught sleeping here if you're Gordon State. They add 1.1 on the clock. Here we go. Torres to inbound with 2 seconds to play. Gets it in. Here's Brown from half court. No good, and we're going to overtime. Go figure. 62-62. We're going into overtime here at Gordon State College. Well, I mean, why not? Why not overtime here in the first round?
Why not? We planned on an additional 5 minutes in our schedule. I told my mom I'm not going to call her on the way home until 5 minutes later. So I planned that. It's in my schedule. It's in my planner. But the crazy thing is, Burnett, Piercy, these guys have D1 aspirations.
Yep.
You've got to come big in big moments like that. And Burnett knocks it down. What a shot.
Again, Christian Burnett had 2 points in the first half. Sky, we talked about it before the start of the second half, that Burnett was going to have to be that guy. Hands down, nobody else for the Highlanders. It had to be Burnett. And here we are now, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12, 15 points in the second half. And he hits the 3 with 2 seconds left to send us to overtime. Unreal.
Burnett hits one of the biggest shots of his entire career thus far. It comes in such a big moment. But 5 more minutes decide one of these teams' fate in what's been a electric, legendary first-round matchup of the GCAA tournament.
Scotty McCreary has a famous country song called 5 More Minutes, and that's exactly what we're getting here tonight. And you know what? I'm not guaranteeing you that's going to be enough. 62-62. Overtime in Barnesville inside the Sark Arena. Central Georgia Tech led by 8 at halftime. Highlanders came out on a 15-0 run to start the second half. And now Christian Burnett knocks down the game-tying three-pointer with 2.5 seconds remaining, and here we go. Overtime in the Sark. Jump ball at center court. And it's going to be a travel call, it looks like. All right, they'll call another jump. Torres, excuse me, that's Wheeler. Wheeler got tied up with it. And now the officials are discussing, are we going to jump it again, or is it going to be a travel called? And it's going to be Gordon ball. Travel will be the call. Wheeler and Lamont got tied up with it, but Wheeler came down with it and took a few steps backwards.
Yeah, you're not allowed to catch the jump ball. That's why they call it a tip-off. That's just what happened there. And we've seen it in the first half, the second half. But this Gordon team has started the halves so hot.
Violation on the jump ball on the team in blue. Okay, that is the call. Thank you, sir. All right, so Highlanders will get the ball. And here we go, overtime. 62-62. Christian Bacon setting up the offense. Again, winner moves on to the semifinal Friday night. Piercy lost the handle, knocked out, and ball's loose. Burnett comes up with it. 5 on the clock, going to have to hurry. Piercy shot blocked underneath, but draws the foul. And the foul is going to go on Devin Robinson, number 0. That'll be his 4th.
Something to note here, Chad. Free throws the rest of the way for both sides. Both teams are in the bonus. And there hasn't been a ton of free throws all night, but there will be for the rest of this ball game.
Yep, only 13 in regulation for the Highlanders. Piercy knocks down the first. Highlanders were 9 out of 13 from the free throw line, so not bad in the first regulation parts of the ball game. As Piercy is ready for the second. Those are 2 huge ones. First 2 points of the ball game, or excuse me, I should say overtime, belong to Gordon State. Piercy has hit his last 4 from the free throw line. 2-point lead for the Highlanders. But everybody's got to watch out for this guy right here, Roosevelt Brown. 32 points in the ball game. He leads all scorers. Watkins has it. He'll swing it around. Titans almost lost the ball. Inside 10 on the clock. There's the give and go. 5 on the clock. Fadeaway jumper at the free throw line. Shot is no good. Francesi with the rebound. And here come the Highlanders. Piercy. Step back jumper is no good. Rebounded by Watkins. 4 minutes on the clock. Titans fadeaway jumper in and out, no good. Christian Bacon with the rebound. Titans 0 for 2 from the field here to start overtime. 64-62, Gordon State leading by 2. First round conference tournament. Here's Burnett trying to draw the foul. Didn't get the foul, but he banks the shot home. Lead is 4. Well, Gordon State started the game on a 7-0 run. We started the second half on a 15-0 run. And now overtime, we're starting here on a 4-0 run. Here's Brown, the give and go, lost it. Lamont will slow down the offense. Wise move by Daniel Lamont.
I was going to say, I love that. Yep. I know the momentum's in our favor, but just slow things down. You never want your big man bringing the ball up.
No, sir. Here's Burnett, fadeaway jumper, trying to get it to Francesi. Reverse lay-in for Gio. And it's a 6-0 run to start overtime for Gordon State. Man, love hearing the crowd behind us chanting G State. 2.5 to play in overtime. 68-62. Wheeler with a fadeaway jumper from the free throw line. Way short. Rebound, Piercy. And Jamari will get it across half court. And then he'll see the stop sign from Coach Schiefen to slow it down. 6-point lead. Christian Bacon setting up the offense. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Christian with the ball. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out. Lamont. He'll drive. Daniel off the glass and good. It's an 8-0 run for the Highlanders in overtime. 70-62 Gordon State. Watkins, step up 3. No good. Piercy rips it away. 1:35 left in overtime. Burnett brings it up. Over to Bacon. You've got an 8-point lead with less than 90 seconds to play. Use the clock as your friend. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Bacon behind the back. No foul called as he just about fell down. Lamont drives, left-handed shot, no good. Bacon gets the offensive board. And now a timeout going to be called. Or did we get a foul? I heard a whistle. We get a foul, an intentional foul here on Christian Watkins for the Titans. And that will send Gordon State to the free throw line with 1:05 left in overtime, number one. Jamari Piercy at the line for 2 free throws. First one is no good. It was a 1-and-1, I beg your pardon. No good. Rebound Titans. So the intentional foul works into the favor of Central Georgia. Inside a minute left in overtime. Watkins nearly threw it away. The ball still loose. Brown picks it up. He's in trouble and throws it off of Burnett. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Caden Douglas will check into the ball game for the Titans. 48 seconds left in overtime. Highlanders have opened on an 8-0 run and lead 70-62. Brown guarded by Piercy. Three-point shot is blocked by Jamari. 40 seconds to play. Burnett getting it up to half court, and he'll draw the foul on Christian Watkins. And the Highlanders will go back to the free throw line again. Unreal the way the Highlanders have opened the first half, the second half, and overtime.
7-0 run, 15-0 run, and right now 8-0 run. That's just unheard of.
And there's
no words I don't know what to say.
33 seconds left in overtime, and Burnett can add to those totals. Christian Burnett at the free throw line. First free throw on the 1-and-1 is good. Boy, he makes this one right here, and I really like our chances, Sky. I know nothing's settled yet, but 10-point lead with 33 seconds. I could breathe a little bit. And Burnett missed the second. Not over with yet. 30 seconds to play. Watkins will bring it up court. Dumps it down low. Nearly threw it away. Wheeler's got it. He'll put it up and in. Count the basket and one. Foul is going to go on number 11. That is Dion Williams. So the basket by Wheeler is good. That gives him 10 points in the ball game. And free throws coming. Here for the Titans. Free throw is up, and it's no good. Dion Williams gets the rebound. And that will send Gordon State back to the free throw line, leading by 7. And now 2 free throws will be coming up for the Highlanders.
Mr. Riff, who'd you say the foul was on? 3 blue? Thank you.
Foul is going to go on number 3, Christian Watkins. That is his 4th. 2 free throws coming up for Dion Williams. Looking for his first points of the ball game. First one is up and good. Dion Williams with his first points. Makes it an 8-point lead. Second free throw is good. Make it a 9-point lead. 20 seconds to play. Here come the Titans. It's Watkins. 15 to play. Three-pointer in and out, and no good. Piercy rips it down. Highlanders with the ball. Less than 10 seconds to play. No foul going to be committed, and Gordon State is going to hang on and win in overtime. 73-64. Gordon State, winners of the first round of the GCAA Conference Tournament. And my goodness, what a thriller here tonight inside the Sark. 73-64. Highlanders win it. We'll take a quick timeout, come back and give you tonight's totals and see if we know anything about what's coming up for round 2 coming up Friday.
Highlanders Forward is more than a rallying cry. It's a way of being. At Gordon State College, Highlanders move towards a bright future with an affordable, high-quality education that sets them up for lifelong success. Our students pursue their passions through nearly 30 exceptional degree programs that lead to exciting careers across the globe. They work towards academic excellence in challenging courses taught by exceptional faculty who support them along the way. They evolve as global citizens through study abroad programs, career-focused internships, and meaningful research and service initiatives that connect them to the world they live in. As graduates, Highlanders move confidently into their futures after earning valuable degrees at a fraction of the cost elsewhere. Gordon State College is the place where forward thinkers launch their dreams and shape better lives for themselves and their families. Start the journey to your future at Gordon State College. Apply today.
Roofing, gutters, siding, painting, concrete, fencing, and more. The list goes on and on. No matter what you need done around the home or office, Advanced Roofing and Interiors can handle it all, even major storm damage. No job too big or too small. When was the last time you checked the condition of your roof? Advanced Roofing and Interiors offers free roof inspections. Don't wait for issues to arise. Contact us today for a free roof inspection. Our expert team will provide an assessment, answer all of your questions, and ensure your peace of mind. Be sure to visit our Facebook page to see recently completed projects and read real customer reviews from real customers. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, and works with all insurance companies. Visit us online at advancedroofingandinteriors.com to learn more and to see all services we offer.
Welcome back inside the Sark Arena, where tonight in overtime, Gordon State has defeated Central Georgia Tech by a final of 73-64. As we welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth, once again alongside of Sky Gillespie. I'm Chad Feltman. We're hoping that Coach Sheehan will come over here and join us here in just a second. Sky went up to see if we could get him. You said he had a big headache? Is that what he told you?
Said, 1 second, I've got a massive headache, but I don't think he cares one bit right now. He'd trade the hurt head for a happy team. It's a victory.
Man, and not just a victory, but an overtime victory in the first round of the conference tournament. Highlanders trailed by 8 at halftime. Christian Burnett knocks down a game-tying three-pointer with 2 seconds left in regulation. And then in overtime, the Highlanders come out on an 8-0 run and end up winning it 73-64. So we know that the Highlanders will move on to the semifinals on Friday night. The question is, against who and where? Sky is trying to dig up some live scores right now. Anything over there for us?
So, South Georgia dominated Andrew, 97-60.
So what that means is, with South Georgia winning, they are the number 1 seed in the conference tournament. So we know for a fact that the semifinals on Friday will be played at South Georgia State. Now, what they'll do is all 4 teams left in the conference tournament will play at South Georgia. So we do know that. Let's get Coach Sheehan in a headset right here. Coach, come on, squat down, sit behind us, do what you got to do. Come on in here and we're right here live, right here, Coach. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I understand you got one hell of a headache right now, so we hope it'll go away in just a moment. Your mom is here tonight.
She is.
So I don't know if she's the good luck charm or what, but you make sure she gets back to every game from here on out, okay?
She'll be here.
And man, let's just talk about the performance here tonight, man. You guys jump out 7-0 lead in the first half.
Yep.
You open on a 15-0 run in the second half. and in overtime you jump out to an 8-0 run.
Yep.
How? What did you tell these guys coming into the ball game, out of the locker room, and right before overtime?
The biggest thing with them is they just don't have a lot of postseason experience, and their nerves are all over the place. So just try to settle them down, make sure they're staying together, and just tell them to play hard and don't get bothered. I mean, Central's a good team. They're going to go on runs. It's going to happen. So just try to keep them together and really just execute our stuff and don't worry about what they're doing so much.
I think everybody inside this arena tonight kind of expected this kind of ball game based on the way the 2 regular season games finished.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you, my heart's still pounding. And I'm just over here calling the game. I couldn't imagine over there on the sideline with you guys and your players.
Yeah, and it was an awesome environment in here. I mean, part of the reason I got a headache is I'm screaming. They couldn't hear me.
Well, I know the big shot of the ball game. I know there's a lot of big plays you can go back and look at, but, man, with 2.5 seconds left in regulation, the shot by Burnett to tie it and send us into overtime. He had 3 points in the first half. He finishes with 21 in the ball game. Just speak on Burnett and just the clutch performance of Christian here tonight.
Well, he's done it all year. I mean, you go back to our CVCC game, he hit the game winner there, and we were down 2, end up winning by 1. So usually when he hits 1 or 2, he starts to really get it going. But I think the best thing he did tonight was get downhill and really attack the basket and not just settle for threes.
Jamari Piercy finished with 20 points tonight. Sky and I were talking not just the 20 points that's exciting, but watching that young man get back on defense. Sky can hear you all night. Get back, get back, get back. That young man flies back to play defense. And to me, that's the most exciting part of his game that I love to watch. I don't know how you feel, but to see him make a shot, miss a shot, and then get back and swat one away is pretty fun to watch.
Yes, but that's the thing. When we struggle a little bit, we'll start to walk back on defense, and our heads will go down, and just trying to get him to stay with us, stay with it, because it's coming. And when he starts doing that, I mean, that's the best we play all year is when all 5 guys are flying around.
All right, I know you got to get to your team. Just wanted to catch you real quick, and hopefully that headache will go away real soon. But before you go, Sky has the updated game finals from around the conference. He's going to give the finals. I want you to give the scenarios for the semifinals on Friday. Sky, we'll start with the finals.
All right, so South Georgia dominates Andrew. Not going to say we expected that, but part of me did.
Yep.
The big one, East Georgia defeats Albany Tech, 72-64.
So that's a 7 seed over a 2 seed.
Yep.
With East Georgia over Albany Tech. But with the 1 seed in South Georgia State winning, tell us how that affects Friday's semifinals.
So I'm guessing, and we haven't gotten the game times yet, is we'll play East Georgia at 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.
Wow.
6 p.m. down in Waycross.
Okay.
And then they'll play the 8 p.m. game to the winner of South Georgia Tech and Georgia Highlands. And then turn around. I think we're playing it. The championship game, I think will be 4 o'clock in Waycross.
So no matter what, this has been our final home game here in 2025, and man, what a way to finish!
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you got a lot to do to top this for next season. To go out this way here tonight,
it's going to be tough.
Playoff win here at home, and again, like you said, the crowd here tonight, the momentum, the atmosphere. Man, I don't know what else to say other than congratulations, and go give them hell Friday night down in Waycross. Don't stop here.
I appreciate it.
Greg Sheehan, he is the head coach for the Gordon State Highlanders. Get on to your team, Coach. Get rid of that headache. Tell your mom we said hello to.
I will, absolutely.
All right, Greg Sheehan joining us here at the broadcast table. Again, Highlanders going to be on the road. But you know what, Sky? On the road is a good thing. That means you're going down as a winner. You're still playing, and you got a shot now in the semifinals on Friday night against East Georgia State.
Exactly. I mean, we're on the road, but at the same time, East Georgia's on the road.
Yep.
It's a neutral site game. But we just had Coach Sheehan here. What a turnaround. Congratulations. In your first season, we all know it. Last year, the last couple of years in general, has been rough. But Coach Sheehan comes in, 19-11, 11-6 in conference play. What a turnaround. I know it helps when you got great players like Jamari Piercy and Christian Burnett and the rest of the crew, but a lot of props goes to the head skipper.
Hey, 1 win away from a 20-win season. Not too shabby at all, but they got to take care of business again Friday night. And again, we do know we'll play East Georgia State. Still waiting to confirm the game time, but we do know the Highlanders will be on the road for the semifinals. Now, we got to give away the award tonight for our player of the game. And before we do that, earlier today, had a chance to go by at Mama's Kitchen We had pregame lunch over there like we always do, and a lot of the Highlander basketball players went over today as well. I think Miss Angie said there were 5 or 6 basketball players over there today taking advantage of the certificates. And one name she said to me, she said, there's a guy named Christian who had like 4 certificates. Well, guess what? He's about to get another one because, Sky, how do you not go with Christian? I know Jamari Piercy had a great game, 20 points, but that game-tying shot by Christian Burnett with 2.5 seconds left, he finishes with 21. How do you not go with number 3 again here tonight?
You can't. Ice in his veins. Christian Burnett, a huge reason, hit that incredible 3 to tie things up, send it to OT. And he's walking away with another certificate. Well-deserved. Wow.
I asked him what he ate today. Then I asked him what he ate last time. At least he'll get to try something again for the next one. So, again, congratulations, Christian Burnett. He is our player of the game, presented by Mama's Kitchen. 73-64 final here tonight inside the Sark Arena. And sadly, as much as we want to keep going, this is our final broadcast of the season because they'll have a broadcast set up down at South Georgia State on Friday night. And, Sky, this is it, man. It started out bad for this guy right here. We were that close from firing Sky Gillespie because we were on a 6 or 7 game losing streak. Well, now the Highlanders have won 8 straight games. And, man, I don't know how you top a game like you see here tonight. So I really, really hate this is our final broadcast of the year, but a very special thank you to Coach Schiefen for all the great access we've had this year, to all the players who have joined us here at the broadcast table for the one-on-one interviews, for Dr. Tanya Moore, the athletic director, and a few people I got to send a big thank you to. First of all, my amazing wife, who ran the camera for us a lot this year, to T. Carmichael, who ran the camera for us, and to this guy right here, Sky Gillespie, who came on 1st of February. Man, it has been a lot of fun. I can only hope we get to do this again next season. This has been fun, man. I hate it's got to end. I feel sad. This is so much fun. I don't want it to end, but that's it, man.
All good things must come to an end. I'm so thankful that you welcomed me and the rest of the Highlander community with open arms, but what a storybook ending to an incredible bounce-back season for the Highlander bunch.
Absolutely. 19-11. The Highlanders are going to keep dancing. They're heading down to South Georgia State Friday night for the semifinals. They'll take on East Georgia State College in round number 2. Once again, for Sky Gillespie and for T. Carmichael, I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media, signing off from the Sark Arena, where the Highlanders win in overtime, 73-64. Good night, and let's go Highlanders.